Boys, can I get some help?
I don't know. Can you?
Guess you don't want Doritos.
Emergency teams right there running to find those trapped. This scene captured inside a Japanese newsroom, everything shaking there.
If you continue to fight, what will you become?
Welcome back to ACDN-TV. Today is April 22nd, and we're just 1 week away from the mid-marking period. With me today is Emily Bennett.
Thanks, Gordon. In this episode, we will feature a segment on some student views on upcoming blockbuster movies that will be hitting the theaters this summer. And Anthony Fratterwell will also be talking to some AC seniors who recently attended the Lebanon Courthouse as a part of their American government class.
That sounds interesting. But before we get into that, we will be going to Amanda Ryan, who recently spoke to the FFA members that were elected to become officers next year. Amanda?
Last Monday was the annual FFA End of the Year banquet. At the conclusion of the banquet, the new officer team was announced. So, that being said, I went and talked to some of the new officers for the 2016-2017 year.
For the new FFA officer team, part of the requirement is to fill out an application, and after filling the application out, they are then interviewed by a panel of judges, being myself and Diane Hoover, who is in the ag community, and also Jill Shanneman, who was a past FFA member. We looked at how active they were this past year, their academic status, and then also how well they work with others. So it kind of is based upon a couple different things, and they all did a really great job this year, so we were proud of each one of them.
My name is Rourke Miller. Last year I was co-treasurers with Harper Sellers. This year I was lucky enough to get the president's spot. This year for FFA we have a lot of things planned, and my job is to lead the organization and make sure that the year runs smoothly. I think that this year should go a little better than last year. The officer team that we have put together is going to be very good, and they're going to work together very well. And overall, I think this year is going to be a pretty awesome year.
I'm Haley Blauk, and last year I was the historian, and this year I'm the vice president of the FFA chapter. And my job is basically to assist the president in everything that he needs help with and assist all the other officers. And I'm really looking forward to being in charge because I'm bossy and that's what I like to do. So
Hi, my name is Amber Rexford. I'm the returning reporter this year. As a reporter, we do the newsletter every month. We update the window display and we do announcements throughout the school year.
I'm Kayla Black, and I'm the returning secretary for the Little Dutchmen FFA, and I am in charge of keeping record of all minutes at the meetings and making sure that all the members are happy at the meetings and keeping record of all the members in the chapter.
I'm Lauren Schrader, and last year I was the student representative for our FFA chapter. This year I am co-treasurer with Harper Sellers, and our job is to care for all money that comes through our FFA chapter. This year I am really hoping for new members to come and participate in all events, and I really want to look forward to having fun with this year's officer team.
Congratulations to all the new officers, and I hope you have a great year. Back to you.
This week, Pennsylvania became the 24th state to legalize medical marijuana. Governor Tom Wolf signed the bill into law this past Sunday after both houses of the state Congress passed the bill. Senate Bill 3 will allow doctors to prescribe medical marijuana to patients with qualifying conditions in pill, oil, ointment form, or a liquid form. Smoking will not be allowed. Patients will need to apply for a medical marijuana identification card to obtain a prescription from a registered doctor. The state will allow 50 medical marijuana dispensaries, with each allowed to have up to 3 locations. Patients will not be able to grow their own plants, however. The state's medical marijuana program is expected to take between 18 and 24 months to become active. And speaking of government, we will now go to Anthony Fratterwell, who spoke to the seniors after an American government trip to a local courthouse. Anthony?
On April 5th, Mrs. Osteen's American government class traveled to Lebanon County's courthouse to catch the justice system in action. The students watched some trials that included indecent assault and robbery. I spoke with some of them to get their reactions. I'm here with senior Hannah Fisher. Hannah, what did you think about the trip you guys went on, and what exactly did you do?
We observed an indecent assault trial, and it was really interesting to observe the trial and the lawyers and what they were doing. We were very back and forth on who we thought was guilty, but it was interesting.
I'm here with senior Tori Malloy. Tori, what was your experience like at the trial?
The experience was really nice. I saw a rape case, and the two people actually worked at Walmart, and it's kind of weird because most of us have been at Walmart before, and maybe they checked us out before. But at the end of the case, we thought that the guy should be convicted, but he actually was not, so it was very surprising.
Angie, you also attended the trials. What did you think?
I thought it was very interesting to watch the lawyers battle back and forth and rebut each other's points. I also think it was very interesting, all the evidence that was presented to the jury. It would have been very difficult to make a decision based on what we saw, so kudos to everyone who goes on jury duty.
Thanks, Ange. Well, that's it for me, guys. So for ACDN-TV, I'm Anthony Fratterall. Back to you guys.
On Monday, 30,000 runners participated in the 120th Boston Marathon. Security has been increased significantly since the 2013 bombings occurred, and over 5,000 police officers lined the 26.2-mile course. In the elite men's race, Ethiopian Lemmy Hale ran to first place with a time of just over 2 hours. And for the women, fellow Ethiopian Atsed Biza finished the course with an unofficial winning time of 2 hours and 30 minutes. American Tatiana McFadden won the women's wheelchair division for the 4th consecutive year, while Marcel Hug of Switzerland won the men's wheelchair race, defending his 2015 title. Now, we will turn it over to Gordon Parks to see what summer movies AC students are looking forward to. Gordon?
I'm here to get outsider information on the new movies that are coming up. Today, we will be interviewing random students to find out what they are most excited to see in the near future. I'm here with little Ben Miller. Ben, tell me, what movie are you most excited to see that it comes out recently soon?
Neighbors 2.
Why?
Because the first one was hilarious.
Welcome to our sorority, Kappa Nu.
Here with my boy, Jacoby Hernley. Jacoby, do you plan on seeing The Conjuring 2? Say yes.
No, I don't know what that is.
Like I'm being used.
Janet, are you all right?
Stop calling me Janet.
Alex, what do you think of the new Independence Day movie coming out?
It could be cool. Will Smith was in the other one, and that was a good movie. They blow up the White House and stuff.
Do you think it'll make you pee your pants?
No.
Probably. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to see the new Angry Birds movie coming out?
0. Even below 1.
Do you think that Adam Fox will be starring in the new Angry Birds movie because of the shape of his head?
That and his beak, too. I would say yes. He'd be a good candidate for that movie.
I agree.
On managing our anger through movement.
Eagle, heron, peacock, warrior, mountain, tree, rabbit, fish, locust.
Bob, what movie are you most excited to see that comes out in the near future?
War Dogs with Jonah Hill and Miles Teller.
You seriously want to drive to Baghdad? David, we're gun runners. Let's go run some guns.
Do you think the new X-Men movie coming out, is that drawing the series on too long?
I've never seen any X-Men, so I wouldn't know.
Hey, it's great to be back.
Now the greatest magicians.
Do you think you and Jonah Hill have the same body type?
We did whenever he was in 21 Jump Street.
Ethan, tell me, which of these movies sound the best?
Now You See Me 2.
Hey, it's great to be back.
Now the greatest magicians.
Have you ever seen any of the Ice Age movies?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on a Ghostbusters remake with a female character?
Is that serious?
Julia, what movie are you most excited for that comes out in the future?
The Incredibles 2.
Why?
I like Baby Jack Jack.
Has anyone ever told you that you remind them of the sloth?
No, but Joey's a sloth.
Thank you. I'm here with Emily Rooney, Finding Nemo fanatic. Emily, how excited are you to see the Finding Dory movie?
Very excited. It's been really long in the making.
Back to Dory?
Dory!
Dory!
I remembered something. That's not possible, is it?
How excited are you to see the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie?
I'm very excited to go see this movie, and I probably will go by myself because no one else wants to see it.
How do you respond to Miss Heller calling you a sloth from the Ice Age movie?
I don't know. I mean, I do sleep a lot.
You may have already seen this viral YouTube moment, but earlier this month, Bo Dermott, a 12-year-old girl, blew the judges away when she belted out an incredible Got Talent. Dermott appeared shy when she first walked out on stage, but she soon transformed when she began singing, nailing every note with her surprisingly powerful voice. She not only won over the crowd, who gave her a standing ovation, but also won the coveted golden buzzer from Judge Amanda Holden, meaning she won a free pass straight to the show's live semifinals. Her powerful performance was reminiscent of another Britain's Got Talent surprise, Susan Boyle, who shot to international stardom in 2009. Let's see her big moment now.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leap. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
It's a different girl for the one we saw backstage here.
So if you can't find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves the chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I'm defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity, and soon I'll match them in renown. And nobody in all of us, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me
Now, let's turn to Mason Moore, who has a look into the world of sports.
The baseball team lost their first 2 games of the season last week to Lancaster Catholic and Lebanon. They got back on the winning side of things Monday against Mannheim Central with a 6-2 win. Senior Hunter Long led the team with 2 hits, one of those being a home run and 2 RBIs. Junior Eli Setlock and senior Tyler Schrader did the pitching for the Little Dutchmen. Setlock started the game going 5 strong innings, and Schrader closed the game out, throwing a hitless final 2 innings. The softball team was on the road Monday night at Mannheim Central. The team struggled to string hits together and would end up losing by a final score of 5-0. The team now sits at a record of 6-3 and 5-2 in the section after Monday's loss. The tennis team lost their final regular season match Monday 6-1. The tennis team improved their record from last season enormously, finishing with an 8-5 record. I was lucky enough to bring in star tennis player Evan Pierce. Evan?
Thanks for having me on, Mason.
Tell me a little bit about your season, Evan.
Well, we did pretty good. I thought this is my first year playing, and I definitely improved a lot since the beginning of the year. And I think, I don't know what the record was last year, but I think they only had a couple wins, and I think we did a lot better than last year.
What's your favorite part of being on the tennis team?
It's fun. I love playing tennis. I've never done it before, but it's a really enjoyable sport to do.
Awesome. The boys and girls track team competed in a meet at home Monday afternoon. The boys won their meet by a final score of 87-63. The girls lost a tough one with a final score of 89-60. However, the 4x1 relay team of Tori Malloy, Tamisha Clark, Veronica Marone, and Reagan Hess set a track record with a time of 50.6. And Reagan Hess beat the track record for long jump with a length of 18 feet and 9 inches. That's all for this week's sports. I'm Mason Moore. Now back to you guys.
Next Thursday is the FFA and FCCLA sponsored breakfast for teachers in the cafeteria from 6:50 to 7:20 a.m.
And SAD will be sponsoring a mock DUI presentation on Thursday, May 12th, prior to prom on May 14th.
ACDN-TV will be airing Thursday next week, so we will be seeing you then. I'm Emily Bennett.
And I'm Gordon Parks.
And
we are out of here.
I know that I'm running out of time. I want it all. And I'm wishing they stop trying to turn me off. I want it all. And I'm walking on a wire, trying to go higher. Feels like I'm surrounded by clowns and liars. Even when I give it all away, I want it all. We came here to run, run, run. We came here to run, run, run. Just like fire, burning up the way. If I can light the world up for just one day. Watch this madness, colorful charade. No one can be just like me anywhere. Just like magic, I'll be flying free. I'ma disappear when they come for me. I kick that ceiling, what you gonna say? No one can be just like me anywhere. Just like fire. And people like to laugh at you 'cause they are all the same. See, I would rather we just go a different way than play the game. And no matter the weather, we can do it better. You and me together forever and ever.